Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Welcome to the Hermit's Moon Daily Focus Reading. If you're new here, my name is Renee. I pull tarot and oracle cards every day to help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. So it's that beautiful time of year, everybody. It's Christmas. Let's get started on our reading. But before I do, if you're new and you want to join my community, please hit that subscribe button, and everybody please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, here we go. What do we need to focus on today? Sage Stick, Cleanse. We have been pulling many cards. Many of these readings have been about rebirth and transformation. We've had so many change cards on the table. Everything from the Death card to Butterfly to Judgment. All of these cards are about a new chapter beginning for us. But before we start that chapter, let's cleanse out everything that we don't need anymore. What do you need to let go of that is holding you back from evolving, from growing as a person, as a human being, as a spiritual being? There are so many things that we need to look forward to in 2025. But before we do that, get rid of whatever the negativity of 2024. Cleanse. This can also be about what we're going to be doing today because, like I said, this is Christmas Eve. And what are a lot of us doing? Preparing for company, guests. We're getting our homes ready, getting the areas cleaned, all the rooms ready for the celebration of Christmas for those who celebrate. So, cleansing is going to be a very big part of our day. Okay, let's take a look at our tarot messages. Oh, before I start, let me show you here. Remember I was talking about moving things out and cleansing and preparing. I can tell by the position of the eagle that all of these cards are reversed, which means a lot of these energies are blocked for us, which isn't always a bad thing. I posted something to my Instagram yesterday about being grateful for all the things that God protects us from that we don't even know about. So those are good blockages. So just because these cards are blocked doesn't necessarily mean that it's negative. I just wanted to point that out to you. It came to me before I started the video. Okay, now let's get started. Five of Air reversed, Fear. This is the Five of Swords in a traditional deck, which this card is always tricky for me. This card was showing up at a time in my life when I wasn't really necessarily operating on my best. I wasn't putting good energy out there. I was being a negative person, doing negative things. And this card is a warning card to us that, be careful what you put out there because it's going to come back to you. Winning at all costs is not really winning. If you're doing deceitful things, if you're not being honest, and if you're not putting good energy out there. Now, I like that this card is reversed because I feel like it's the lesson learned. Maybe you did some things in 2024 that really didn't serve you, that you wish you could take back. I want you to remember that everything is either a blessing or a lesson. So if you put negativity out there, don't necessarily get so caught up in it that you don't be shameful. Learn from it and move forward in a different way. Okay? Don't let this message of, if you have been maybe not as honest or what other card's been showing up for us a lot was integrity. That showed up yesterday. And look here, we've got the cleanse card telling us it's okay. Your past is your past, but get rid of it. Sage that and move on. Okay, let's see our next card. Oh, we have a progression here, really. The Four of Swords, or Four of Air, a contemplation, and it's reversed as well. So we've got the 4, and then we've got the 5. Before we move on to the 5, where we are learning those lessons, trying to win and do the right thing, let's think about these things. Let's rest and let's contemplate what we need to do, how we need to change, what we need to cleanse from our lives that's no longer serving us. And, there's that beautiful eagle, the eagle of protection, showing us that God is watching. He's looking out for us. He is fighting battles that we know nothing about. And so even when we're messing up, God's got our back. He's given us another chance. But I want you to take some time today to reflect and rest and think about what action you need to take, because this card is reversed. So it is telling us that it is time for action. But before we take that action, let's do it mindfully with intention. Let's really reflect on 2024 and on ourselves and what we've been doing that we need to cleanse and release from our lives. All right, let's move on. Ooh, another air card, the 2 of air. Okay, look, y'all, we've got the 2, the 4, and the 5. That card combination is going to be very significant for someone watching this video. But this card is reversed as well. This is a good reversal, though. When the 2 of air shows up, it is about making a decision, and we're stalled. We're at a stalemate. We're not sure what to do, so we're not doing anything. But we have this card reversed, and we have this card reversed. This is a card of action. Both of these cards, we know what we need to release and cleanse out of our lives. We just haven't been wanting to do it. So now that we know and we are acknowledging it, we're owning it, let's cleanse it. Let's take the action that we need to take to move on from this negative energy, clear the blockage of that number 5, because 5s are about difficulties and challenges, but let's make the decision to go forward in a different way. We're going to have this inner peace that this decision can bring us, because we're going to take action and we're going to do better. Beautiful messages there, Spirit. Thank you. Let's look at our tea leaf messages. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. That's what we've been doing, what I was telling you about with this 2 of air. We've been at a stalemate where we're refusing to make that decision. Well, now God is saying, time's up. It's time to make it. It's decision time. Don't allow your life to ramble on aimlessly. You were here for a purpose. You have a purpose. It's time to figure out what that is. And if you already know what it is, it's time to stop dragging your feet. Don't go through life aimlessly, unintentionally. We are here to think about intentions, goals, dreams, actions. So it's decision time and it's action time. Remember, that 4 of swords, that 4 of air is reversed. So there's no rest for the wicked now. It's time to move forward and take some action. Let's look at this card too. Bird flying. News is on the way. Okay, you've been stalling. You've been holding out on something. Well, you might be getting some news today that this might be your news. This video here, this reading might be the news telling you I've been saying it. It's decision time. It's time to move forward with your purpose and with your action. This news might really light a fire underneath you, okay? So I'm not going to say it's bad news. I don't know. It's going to be something different for each one of us. I think it's good news. I think look, we've reached decision time. We know it's time to cleanse and change our ways and get to moving. That might be the news that you're meant to receive. But news is coming. So get ready for it and be ready to embrace it and use it for your highest and greatest good. Okay, our last card. Broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. That very well might be why we've had some blockages. Maybe we have been hanging on to a relationship that no longer serves us. It's time to cleanse it, get that person, that contract. Maybe it's a business partner. It's no longer serving you. It's holding you back. It's robbing you of your blessing. So even if you've been hanging on to something that you just don't want to let go of, you need to accept the fact that God has something greater for you. You've been being protected from something that you didn't even know about. So when you have the realization that it really is time to part ways with this person, with this business, with this job, with this area, maybe you're ready for a move. cleanse. Cleanse this energy from your life. Cleanse this person from your life, and know that God has something better for you. 2025 is coming, everybody. We have a lot to look forward to. Don't hang on to the past. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Okay, like I said, it's Christmas Eve while I'm filming this. I'm going to do my best to put a video out for Christmas, but I have a lot of cleansing to do myself. My in-laws are coming to stay with us for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. We're going to eat, drink, and be merry. Well, I'm not going to drink. Everybody else might. I don't drink anymore. But we are going to enjoy the day. And I will try to squeeze in a few moments to pull some cards for us because I love doing that too. I hope you all have a beautiful holiday. If you celebrate, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, however you choose to celebrate. Make way and get ready for some good news. I love you. Bye.